Hey everybody and welcome back. In this week's video we will be making a crying nether portal, and the reason I am saying crying is because this portal glows. Okay, so to begin, I do have to say I am not going to use obsidian during this. First of all, because obsidian is way too expensive for this low budget project, and also I found out that black fire glass works way better. It looks more like the obsidian and it also is way cheaper. I will also be using this small ice cube tray, and it's very important that it is a flexible silicone so that this resin does not stick to it. And once we have all of our ingredients, we'll go ahead and start mixing the resin first. This resin's pretty simple, it's just an A and B even mixture. So we'll go ahead and measure those out in clear plastic and measure by just sight. And in one of those resins, I'm going to add 2 drops of food coloring, one red and one blue, because any first grader know that those 2 colors make purple, which is somewhat what our portal's colored, right? And the video doesn't do it justice, but trust me, it is purple. And once I have that all mixed together, we can go ahead and combine our 2 resins. And if you know me, you know that I like things to glow and light up, so that's why I ordered this glow-in-the-dark UV powder that will add into our resin mixture. It's white now, but once it is exposed to any UV light, it'll be recharged and it'll make a cool purple glow. And as you can see, we have this purple resin paste going on right there. I went ahead and I transferred our fire glass to a different container, and it also may look a little bit shinier to you, and that is because I also rinsed it off, because there's a lot of little dust and glass particles that come with it. So please be very careful when handling this stuff, guys. Once that is thoroughly mixed, we could go ahead and transfer our resin and our fire glass to a separate container. We'll go ahead and thoroughly mix the 2 together, and once we're done with that, it should look like this crushed up Oreos. However, please don't eat these, because instead of, yummy Oreo goodness, it'll just be glass and probably death. So yeah, don't eat that. And we're gonna go ahead and constantly mix this for a few minutes. Once it's tacky and hard to mix, we know it's perfect time to start loading it into our ice cube tray. And if it's hard and just a pain in the butt to do, that means you're doing it right. The reason we have to wait till it gets tacky is because if we don't wait, all the resin will sink to the bottom and we'll have small little sad cubes that look like this. We don't want that, we want even looking cubes. So again, we'll need 14 of these guys in total, and if we did it right, we could go ahead and pop it out and wait for the moment of truth. And voila, look at that. We have a pretty even mixture between the rocks and the resin. There's really no pulled up resin at the bottom, so that means we did it as best as we can. And once we have these small cool obsidian blocks, we could go ahead and start organizing them into the shape of a portal. And to make this easier, I just made 4 different types of strips, and these strips are 2 strips of 4 and 2 strips of 3 obsidian blocks. We'll go ahead and organize them how we want them, and we'll start with the base. We'll go ahead and add the 2 columns to the side, and we'll go ahead and top it off with our top obsidian row. And just like that, we are done with our portal. And if we leave it outside for a few minutes and bring it inside, you see this vibrant bluish purple glow, and I just think that's awesome. The camera does not do it justice, guys. It is so much brighter than it looks. But as always, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you want me to make next.